Okay, today we have Vaccination Day here at Hackberry Homestead. We raise American black belly sheep, and January, when all the cold weather hit, is when most of our ewes ended up kidding. We ended up with 7 lambs, and so we're just about a month behind here on getting the CDT vaccination on all of the new lambs. So we're going to go ahead and show you how we do that here and get them vaccinated, and then we'll put them back out on the pasture here. So Elijah's going to grab our first lamb here. So you can get the vials. We just get ours at Tractor Supply. CDT is very prevalent with goats and sheep, so definitely an important part of your animal keeping here. I've already pulled up 2 mLs, all done subcutaneously. You can do it. Vets suggest it actually in the armpit. I just don't like doing that. I usually just get it in the neck here, pull up the skin kind of like as a tent, and when you pull that up, you want to give it in the base of the tent area, and then we'll mark them just because we're going to be cutting them back loose in here. I just got a little bit of spray paint that we're going to put a little dot on them so we know which ones have been vaccinated, and then we'll move on. All right, hold her head here. Try to get down where I can see the actual skin. Okay, vaccination's in. Hold on, don't let them loose. And I don't want your jacket. There we go. And that's all we're going to do. I'll move on to the next one. So they can get there's actually the CDT stands for 3 different things. The best way to do it is if you know or can estimate about a month before your lamb's going to kid, go ahead and give mom her shot, and then when she births, then your lamb's already going to have that in them, and then you just wait about 4 weeks and give them a booster, so they're protected immediately from the beginning. These we waited a little bit longer, and we're going to go ahead and do this today, and in 4 weeks we're going to have to round them up, give them another booster. But I wanted to wait and get them vaccinated first because we need to go ahead and get their ears tagged, and obviously part of the CDT is tetanus, and we're just trying to be as safe as possible here and not lose any. We had some bad luck last year, and we don't want to repeat. Easy, easy. Gotta hold them. She's a feisty one here. There we go. It's very simple. Put my cap back on here so I don't stick anybody or myself. Wow. Okay. So you can see we've got, you can hang on just a second, Large. So we've got 7 total that we're going to do, and then I'm going to make sure, I don't know if I'm probably going to have to grab another vial. Then we'll go ahead and get all of our ewes vaccinated. We've had them in the barn with the bad weather, keeping them separated from our ram, giving our pasture a rest. We've only got a couple of acres that are fenced in, and so just trying to keep parasites down. This has been a nice break. Give the pasture a little bit of a break from having the entire herd out there. Get them in here. They've done well. They're very healthy now. They're all getting super big. They've nursed great from the beginning. In fact, they all gave birth in the beginning, probably, all of them except for one birthed outside in our pasture, and then would have to carry mom in here and grab babies and get them in here. And that way they were out of the weather. It's been nice having nice dry bedding in here, being able to feed water. Just been great for keeping an eye on them, making sure they're healthy. And compared to last year, this has been phenomenal. So we've got a very healthy herd this year. We'll sell some. We'll keep some probably to put in the freezer. And if you don't know what American black belly are, they are hair sheep. So they do not have wool like a typical sheep that you would see at your fair or at market. We don't have to worry about shearing them. They are a very hardy sheep as far as disease-wise, parasites. They've done well with heat. They've done well with cold weather. I'm very happy with them. She was my, this one right here with no tag. Her tag came out of her ear. Fawn was my first ewe that I got with my ram several years ago. It's probably been 5 years ago now. So she's getting up in age, but she's a great mom. She's that one's still trying to nurse, and she's trying to get away from her there. So she's done phenomenal as far as kind of being the mom of the herd. And once they kid and you get them all in here together, especially like day one, you'll notice it's just chaos. Babies are going with other moms, and they don't know who's who. And they actually they'll smell them. If it's not theirs, they take their head and just shove them to the side and lets them know, nope, you're not going to nurse from me. And they move on. So day one is hectic because the baby's trying to figure out who mom is, and mom's trying to figure out where's my baby. So they actually get that figured out pretty well. Now they have all been in here together. They play together. They do great. No one's aggressive or anything like that. I've never had that issue. My ram, he's beautiful, big guy, very gentle. Never had any issue with any kids or as far as anybody. You can climb in the pen with him. He's never tried to come after me or anything. So I've been very fortunate with that. I'll give you a little bit of close up here on the lambs. So you can see the black belly are specifically named because of that black belly. All but this one here, this ewe here, it's hard to tell right now, but she is a darker brown, more of a kind of a cocoa color, and the rest are a lot lighter. But you can see these some of these babies over here, these kids turned out a lot darker than like that little guy there who's lighter. He's feisty. And I love the dark color on them. And here's kind of the mom of the herd. This girl in the corner here, the darker one, she was not from my herd originally. I got her 2 years ago. So this is only her second time kidding, and she's only thrown one each time. And last year, her first time around, she was not a great mom. She kind of just let the baby go. But this year she has done very well. She's learned from all these other good moms. I've not had any issues as far as having one that's abandoned any of the new lambs, and I'm very fortunate with that. So, and I've had them for quite a while, come in here and feed them, but they always remain very skittish. They take off from you. It's really hard to get them caught. My main girl here, Fawn, she loves food, so you can always get her to come with food. And she'll actually raise her front leg and paw at you because she wants you to feed her, but she's still fairly skittish. But my ram, and I'm gonna have to take a video of him for you. He actually is very friendly. He'll come up to me and have no issue at all. But this was just we just did the two there, and then same way with the ewes. You just once you get them pinned up, grab them. Same way, do the tent on the neck, put it at the base of that fold up skin, and 2 mLs of the CDT, and you're good to go. We mark all of ours on a log as far as their tag number and the date that they were vaccinated, so that we have that for our record. So hopefully that helps you. They are glad everybody back out onto the pasture. So they've been out on the pasture now, been vaccinated, tagged. Everybody's looking very good. They're doing well, they're eating great, they're loving being out here. No issues whatsoever since they've been out here, so I'm very happy with that. And here's my ram I was telling you about. Super friendly. Still have him separated while I have the young ones in there. Come on, buddy. There you go. I know, you don't like being out here by yourself, do you? He hears them over there and he's been out here just pacing. I know, bud. But he has been a fantastic ram. Super great temperament. Very friendly. He always has this lion mane up here. That's what I call it. So that's our American black belly sheep, and vaccinated, tagged, and put out the pasture. My ram here feels like he's in jail. So if you like that, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.